Welcome to a game of movie passwords, starting again with no mistakes. Okay, Kayli.
All right.
You are up first, and your first clue is Hawaii.
Moana.
Incorrect. All right. That was for 6 points. Rob, we are now over to you. For 5 points, the first clue was Hawaii. Your second clue is animated. 3, 2, 1, time. All right. For 4 points, we go over to Kris Carr. The first clue is Hawaii. The second clue is animated. The third clue is alien.
Lilo and Stitch.
Correct for 4 points.
Yay!
So Kris gets on the board.
Ding, ding,
4 points.
ding,
She's
ding.
in the lead.
Okay.
All right. As soon as I said it, you could see Kayli was like, oh, please get it wrong.
Yeah, because they never really said Moana was Hawaii. It was just like super islandy.
Yeah.
So.
That's true. All right. The other clues were going to be Disney, 2002, and Creature. All right. We move on to round number 2. Guys, we want to take a moment and thank a sponsor of today's video, Wondery, and their new podcast, the official Lord of the Rings, The Rings of Power podcast. Guys, it's time to go deeper into the canals of Numenor, the mines of Khazad-dûm, and more with the official The Lord of the Rings, The Rings of Power podcast. Host Felicia Day and several special guests provide an inside look at the groundbreaking series and what it took to bring Middle-earth to life. Each episode of the official podcast features exclusive interviews with the series showrunners J.D. Payne and Patrick McKay, including the very first full breakdown of the incredible season finale. Felicia also goes behind the scenes with the cast and crew to bring you jaw-dropping stories and Easter eggs that you won't want to miss. So watch The Rings of Power on Prime Video and listen to all 8 episodes of the official The Lord of the Rings, The Rings of Power podcast for free on Amazon Music. Download the Amazon Music app now. Rob, you're up first. Your first clue is diesel.
Pitch Black.
Incorrect, but good guess. All right. Kris, we move on to you. For 5 points, your first clue is diesel. Your second clue is Argento.
Argento.
3, 2, 1,
I was going to say Bullet Train,
time.
but
All right. So the first clue was diesel. The second clue was Argento.
Argento.
Kayli, for you,
Yeah.
for 4 points, your third clue is porn.
Come again?
Yeah, well,
that's what they say in the movie.
Maybe.
That's what they say in the movie. Yes, first clue, diesel. Second clue, Argento. Third clue, porn. In 3, 2, 1.
I really have nothing.
Okay. So, Rob, we now go to you for 3 points. First clue is diesel. Second clue, Argento. Third clue, porn. Fourth clue is action. Kris, don't say it.
Action.
Zach and Mary make a porno.
Incorrect. Okay. Kris, we now go to you for 2 points. First clue, diesel. Second clue, Argento. Third clue, porn. Fourth clue, action. Fifth clue, Jackson.
Well, none of this is helping.
No.
3, 2, 1. Time. All right, we go back over to Kayli. For 1 point, diesel, Argento, porn, action, Jackson, and the final clue is Vin.
Boogie Nights? I don't know.
And the answer was Triple X. XXX was, of course, the answer, starring Diesel, Argento, Samuel L. Jackson, action film, the porn, Triple X. I really thought the porn clue was a dead giveaway. I really thought.
I've never seen that movie.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, so
Nobody got super pets.
Once it was porn, I was like, maybe Super Pets.
All right. So after 2 rounds, Kris is still in the lead with what? 5 or 4? How much does Kris have?
4.
Kris has 4. All right. So we move now into round number 3. And we start with Kris this time.
Okay.
All right, Kris and everybody at home. Your first clue is Bullock.
Bullock? Oh,
3,
shoot.
2,
The one with, I can't
1.
remember the name of it.
Time.
Love Potion
Okay.
number 9.
All right. We move
not right.
over now to Kayli for 5 points and potentially the lead.
I should get this.
Your first clue was Bullock. Your second clue is football.
the movie where she's the mom and she won the Academy Award.
3, 2, 1. Time. So we move over to Robert for potentially 4 points. The first clue is Bullock. The second clue is football. The third clue is true.
The Blind Side.
The Blind Side for 4 points.
Ding, ding.
Oh, Kayli
I
knew
can
it.
hear her southern
Kayli
accent
knew it.
now. I kept trying to think of the one with Channing Tatum that just came out.
Lost
What was that
City.
called? Romancing the Stone, but not
Lost
Lost City.
City.
Thank you.
Oh, Lost City.
So right now we have a tie. It is 4-4 between Rob and Kris.
She smoked me last
Still
time.
18 points to go. This is still anybody's game. We move into answer or topic number 4. And for the 4th round, we start with Kayli again.
Okay.
Your first clue is Bullock.
All right.
3, 2,
The Proposal.
for 6 points. Kayli gets on the board with The Proposal.
Wow, literally
Take
anything
it.
other than the blind side, and you would have been
I
fine.
thought you would have said speed or like, okay, yeah. The other clues were going to be
Ryan
Canadian,
Reynolds, yes.
Reynolds, white, comedy, and engagement. 6 points
Wow.
right out of the gate
Love
for The
it.
Proposal.
Well done.
Okay.
What are the? What's the tally?
All right, so
Not Kaylee's
Kaylee's in the lead with 6, and then Rob and Kris are Wonder Twins with 4.
I'm the one who turns into animals.
Rob turns into a bucket of
Great.
water.
Yeah.
All right.
And then
Still
he throws
anybody's
it on things he
game.
doesn't like.
I could have made a really terrible joke, but I'm going to refrain.
Oh, I'm so proud of you.
Yeah,
Put me on the break.
It was a bad joke.
I'm excited.
It
All
would've-
right.
it
Here we
would've
go
gone
into
down
round
as a
number
runner.
5. Rob, we're going to start with you. Round number 5. For 6 points and the lead, your first clue is McConaughey. God, that's hard. 3,
Interstellar.
incorrect. All right. Kris, we go over to you for 5 points and the lead. Your first clue is McConaughey. Your second clue is car.
Lincoln Lawyer.
For 5 points and the lead, Kris Carr gets it.
No more
Link-
Wonder Twins.
Nice.
No more Wonder Twins. The other
TV series
clues were going to be Mystery, Felipe, Macy, and Tomei.
Nicely done.
And 5 points. So we have Kris with 9 points. We have Kayli with 6 points. Rob with 4 points, which means it is still anybody's game as we move into round number 6. And we are starting with Kris. Your first clue for the 6th and final round, your first clue is Haddish.
Girlfriend's Trip.
That's not the title of
It's
the movie.
not.
We can't
Shoot.
give it to you.
Dang
so
it.
we go over to Kayli. The first clue is Haddish. The second clue is comedy.
Girls Trip.
Son of
For 6 points and the win, Kayli.
Credit goes to you, though.
No,
Kayli
I
wins.
botched it.
Eat it up for me, though. I was like, it's not
Set and
girlfriend.
Hey,
Set
you know,
spike,
win
baby.
is a win.
A win.
Job.
It's a
Is
win.
I'll take
Nicely
it.
done.
I'll
So
take
what is our final tally?
All right, so Kaylee won with 11 points. Then we have Kris with 9 points, and Rob, I'm sorry, with 4 points.
It's
On the
okay.
board.
Yeah.
And Kris, it was a close second. You're getting better at this.
I am. It's because we're not playing for anybody. When I have to play for somebody,
I
there's
see.
too much pressure.
Well, she won
and
the
then I
last
fail.
game.
Yeah.
Kris won the last
No,
game.
yeah, she's
Yeah.
getting more comfortable.
Was the next clue going to be porn?
Can't believe
Come again.
Porn and action. No, the other clues are going to be comedy, Coulter, Smith, Orleans, and Latifah.
Yep.
We're going to be the other clues. And guys, our winner, first time playing, Kayli Robinson takes it home.
Yeah.
Congratulations,
Beginner's luck.
Kayli. All right.